Hello viewers, welcome to Core for Any. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Taxi app backends inside and app API inside. Today we need to create here the service details API and to list out the user providing all service list. We need to displaying here. Let's first of all we need to create here the API. First of all we need to copy here the driver API details API. Bank details API I need to copy and to paste this here and to this here the service names, service detail. Have these sets here and now need to write down here the one query. Need to get here first of all down to here the access tokens. First of all need to needs here the tables. Non-wise class service tables need to needs here first of all need to once here the database and need to select this here zone wise car service list. And to select this query SQL query you need to select query, we need to write down here, copy here and to give this here the SW ZWCS like this. You need to give this here the names, copy here and to paste this here this value like this sets here like this sets here. And need to unused codes you need to remove here. First of all need to needs here the zone wide service ID needs here. Then after them to needs here the providers and status message you need to needs here. Other things you need to no needs like this that's. And now need to call here the inner joins. Have to call here the zone wise documents. Zone documents need to here create these tables. Copy here and to paste this here and to give this here the alias name ZD and to write down here the one methods. Need to write down here ZD dots. Need to give this here the on documents ID here equal to write down here the ZWCS dot ID. We need to needs as well as need to create here the another joins. We need to needs here write down here inner join and to join with the user detail tables. We need to needs here and to go here. First of all need to select here the user detail tables, copy here and paste this here. And now need to like this set here, give this here the UD and to get here the on methods and to call this here the UD dot car ID is the selected car ID which currently is playing and to like this set here and to set here the user car ID car ID we need to set this here like this sets here and to write down here the and conditions we need to write down here and to set this here UD dot on ID equal to ZD dot non ID. Like this we need to set this here this value and like this sets. Now we need to create here the points with the service details API. We need to join here And now we need to write down here the other things you need to join with on methods. Need to call this years and need to this here the alias name says first of all need to pass this here sd and need to sd dot service id you need to write down the years the service id sets also equal to need to set this here the zd dot service id need to pass these years and finds and methods need to calls and here the multiples id find insert methods need to call these years and to write down here sd dot service id pass here selected service id like this paste this years and down here the not equal to 0 need to give this years and to call this years like this we need to create here the query and to set here the dot user id need to pass this here identify this also need to set here the ws dot status is equal to need to set here one active status need to set here and also need to create here the sd dot status is equal to need to write down here the ones need to write down like this query are the getting all the related to service and to bind here the some property to columns adds here first of all need to give this here the sd dot service name and all this here sd dot color sd dot icon and table and top icon so need here the top icon like this sets here and need to add like this here. Now we need to copy this query here and to paste inside replace with this query and now we need to concat here that's and we need to like this and to give here the user id and another query we need to put the needs here need to calls here the two query inside the one single calls here the select dot status and car id from user detail tab as we need to see here the alias write down here where conditions 3 dot user id and options it sets and to pass this here user id like this need to call here this query and first of all need to check this here the results more than 0 and not more than 0 need to return here parts and to message here no service and to select any service. Please select car because we need to not select any cars, that's why not getting here this data. And to like this calls here return this here and also need to here and under the user status this value is blank. And now need to check here the car user status. You need to user status first of all need to identify status is equal to I need to this here the like this search here write down here the switch statement and to here the results 0 and to pass this wait and if you get here the 0 and 1 then we to set this here the status as well. Not very good. This status to get this here user not approved. Like this we need to call this here and also need to create car status is equal to give this here the time and now need to set here the if conditions need to set this here result 1/0 dots need to this here the car id equal to blank and oblique for operators result dot 1/0 dot car id equal to else parts need to call this here like this value and to set here car status car not yet conditions result /0 dot plan more than 0 and to our status is active. Paste this here write down here and to if nots then to missing documents at this set and to return this response at this here so need to now need to set here the payloads of the service details list into this years and after need to set here our status as well as user status returns here copy here and to our status and user status is equal to this here first. And this is for the service details API. You need to create seers like this, set seers this API and to create. And also another API we need to create here, the driver online API we need to create here. Also need to copy this service details API to rename this here driver online API. This sets here and to needs here one check here parameters helper or check validates response dots need to here the object and to pass this here is online flag we need to set this here this is wrong set here. Now we need to give this here the service wise zones. Need to remove this query and to create first of all the one query open here and to go first of all the zone wise service connect with the user details tables. Need to go so no change and it's okay and tables the details and to write down here select query remove here to unuse first of all need to read here the user car ID and also need to see the status and also need to see the status like sets and we need to set this here as now need to create here the joins with the user card details tables to write down here cards like this sets and to call here on map here the alias c and this here on methods calls ud dot car id is equal to it to pass here the uc dot the car id like this sets here and we need to set this here this value. Now need to create here joints inner joints and first of all need to find with this value like this sets and to append here she dot here alias car status sets here. Now need to join here the zone documents tables need to join here on document tables zd give this here the alias zd and to write down here the on methods zd is equal to write down here as I need to zone id equal to cd not you see on ID, select like this. We need to query fires and maybe here left shows because we need not to identify. Another need to non-wise car service need to this year's car service like this sets here and to your alias ZWS not D, and to write down here on methods need to call this here dot you need to car ID as well as need to car ID methods call this here on documents ID equal LD dots on documents ID and conditions need that this here CS dot status equal to 1 and CS dot providers 1. The left ones need to points it the tables now need to calls here the ID and result type and sphere service ID like this. Set here cut this query here and to this here as the driver one lines paste here now need to like this sets here and to set this here and now need to use the tabs as I need to pass here the driver like this sets this value need like this and now need to get for waiting for the results if more than 0 and to pass here the message right here that here some validations need to add by default and need here Now asking to write down here that here tell message. Okay. Now we need to call here the on branch method. Equal to 0. Check it. 0 state key. Comment this here driver. Oh, right starting like this at here. Sorry, copy like this here. Is complex right up complex. Like this message need to chat because if you write started not possible of lines, that's why I need to like this sets and to pulse here the else parts conditions with executions. Now need to the if slash status is equal to 1 or -1 or -1, then we to run this response here else account not sets here this message. So need to check actions on depends on results slash set 0 dot id and also need to bar the condition need to be not equal blank CS dot car status Sears, hours. Now need to go here. Also need to check this years on wise. To this message need to set and returns these validations, and now need to set here the ones need to set here functions down here. Now write down object dot online equal to 1, and to check here this conditions need here, and write down here array the detail that here is one line call where conditions need to write down here user I to and mark check here choose latest conditions data question mark. Now need to pass this here question mark value with user object dot user ID need to pass this here, and after need to pass here and last one is sets here is good. So approve value like this sets here, and also need to give the results value need to copy this that appropriate the results function of all this here. Now need to check results affected row more than 0 parts need to call this here, otherwise need to call here the else if this here, but this here status. Check these conditions here and we need to return here. Need to be message and here. Fine. Driver offline. Like this API you need to create. So if you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.